Today I will solve the question number 21. The question is, a machine member is subjected to fluctuating stress sigma is equal to sigma naught cos 8 pi t. The endurance limit of the material is 350 megapascal. If the factor of safety used in the design is 3.5, then the maximum allowable value of sigma naught is, okay, we have to find the maximum allowable stress which is sigma naught. ठीक है. So solving this question, sigma e upon factor of safety will be greater than equal to sigma naught. Okay, so sigma e is the endurance limit of the material, which is equal to 350 upon factor of safety is 3.5, which is greater than equal to sigma naught, or you can say sigma naught is less than equal to 350 upon 3.5, or it will be less than or equal to 100. So maximum maximum allowable value of sigma naught will be equal to 100.00 megapascal. So this question was of 1 marks in GATE 2020. So it was a very easy question, and it is very easy to understand. Thank you very much. Now I will solve the question number 41. The question is on the screen. In this question, we have to find the power transmitted. Okay, and we are having all these values. This is module, this is number of teeth of pinion, and this is the rotation speed of the pinion. This is face width, and this is y is the Lewis form factor. Okay, and kv is the dynamic factor, and sigma is the bending stress, okay, which is given as 400 megapascal. And Lewis formula, sigma is equal to kVWT upon fmy, where wt is the tangential load. So this is the pinion and this is the gear. This is the pinion and this is the gear. The pinion is rotating at 1200 rpm. Okay, and the power developed by the pinion is transmitted to the gear. Okay, so in this question mechanical efficiency is not mentioned, so we will assume that the mechanical efficiency is 100%. So power developed by the pinion will be equal to power transmitted to the gear. Okay, so as we know that power is equal to torque into omega. Okay, power is equal to torque into omega, and torque can be written as wt into r. Okay, radius of rotation, and omega can be written as 2 n pi by 60. And here we are talking of pinion, so it will be equal to wt into r, radius of the pinion, into 2 n pi by 60. So this is the power transmitted. This is the our equation first. Okay, we don't have rp and wt, so we need to calculate these two values. Okay, so firstly we will calculate the wt. So from Lewis formula, sigma is equal to kvwt upon fmy, or you can say wt will be equal to sigma fmy divided by kv. So wt will be equal to, putting the value of sigma is 400 megapascal, f is 50 mm, and module is 125 and y is 0.322 and kv is 1.26. So T will be equal to 6.388 kilo Newton. Okay, because here um, sigma is in megapascal or Newton per mm square, and this is in mm, and this is also in mm. So mm will be cancelled out, and remaining will be equal to uh, Newton, or WT, negative tangential load will be equal to 6.388 kilo Newton. Now we have calculated WT. Now we need to calculate RP radius of the pinion. So we know that module is equal to diameter upon number of teeth, and here we are talking of pinion. So this will be the diameter of the pinion, and this will be the number of teeth of the pinion. So, or we can say 2rp upon zp. So from here rp means radius of the pinion will be equal to mzp by 2. Here module 1.25 and zp is 20 upon 2. So this will be equal to 12.5 mm. Now we are having both values W2 and RP. So from equation first, we can say power transmitted is equal to WT. WT is 6.388, and RP we have calculated as 12.5. This is in mm, so converting it into meter. So this will be equal to 10 to the power minus 3 into 2 n. N is the number of rpm, which is 1200 pi upon 60. Okay, when we will calculate, this value will be equal to 10.035, and this will in kilowatt, or we can say this is 10.0 kilowatt. So this is the power transmitted, and this is the our answer.